Hello everyone, welcome back to 80 English Tutorials. Now we are going to start with the 8th poem from your literature text, The Treasure Chest. And the poem that we'll be reading today is The Village Schoolmaster. This is part 1 for this poem, where we'll be discussing about the form, structure and everything. I'll introduce the poem to you. Part 2 will have the line-by-line explanation, and part 3 will have the figure of speeches, poetic devices and whatever the literary devices are in the poem. So let's get started without any delay. So in this poem, this is written by Oliver Goldsmith, and so let's know about him. So he has written this poem for his teacher, and we'll know the teacher also, we'll know everything. But first, let's know who was Oliver Goldsmith. He was an Anglo-Irish author, playwright, dramatist, and poet best known for his plays The Good-Natured Man and She Stoops to Conquer, as well as his pastoral poetry, The Deserted Village, from which our poem, that is The Village Schoolmaster, has been taken or extracted. So from this big poem, our poem has been extracted. 8 lines, sorry, some lines have been taken from there, the main poem, and presented to us, and that those few lines we are going to read in this poem. Introduction, so very important. Here, I already told you that Village Schoolmaster, this poem is a fragment from his well-known poem, The Deserted Village. It's a long poem, and this is our lines are the shorter version of that. We have extracted these lines from the main poem. The use of the term village in the title makes it very evident that the poem is situated or setted in a rural setting, perhaps the speaker's hometown. The poem expresses the speaker's thoughts and feelings about a teacher while painting a realistic image. Thomas Brine, the poet's instructor. Here you get to know the teacher's name for whom the poet is writing the the poem. The schoolmaster, who is adored by all the people for his wisdom and love of reading, is described in the poem having several traits. So again, just for making it to your note, he wrote this poem for his teacher, Thomas Paddy Byrne, who was his teacher when he was just 6 years old. Now he's grown up. Now he's remembering the teacher who used to teach him when he was just 6 years old, and in his memory, in the teacher's memory, he is writing this poem, dedicating it to the teacher himself. Themes, there are mainly 3 themes: obsession and desire. You will get to know about the personality of this schoolmaster, how strict he was, but still he was very kind, how wise he was. So he used to solve all the issues in the ongoing issues in the village. All the people referred him as the the wise person of the village. So he solved all the disputes and everything. Misunderstanding and miscommunication. So in schools, the students are very afraid of their teachers, especially the principals. So they lack communication, and rather they lack understanding between the principal and even the students themselves. So if the communication and the understanding part goes well between teacher students or between principal students or anything, education system will improvise a lot. It will improve a lot. So therefore, this is what it is being told in the poem. Then futility of pride and ambition. Again, one more theme of this poem. So what is the message conveyed here? In Oliver Goldsmith's poem, The Village Schoolmaster, the message conveyed is that the village schoolmaster, first of all, I wanted to tell you, but I missed it. Schoolmaster can be referred to as principal often, but sometimes he or she is also referred to as a teacher. Not always principal, but most probably it's principal only. So the village schoolmaster plays a crucial role in the community, providing essential education and knowledge to the villagers, despite sometimes being depicted as a bit of humor and exaggeration, highlighting his importance in a rural setting. Literacy and numeracy skills were vital for daily life. In the poem, you will also get to know that the schoolmaster was wise enough that he could measure the land and whatever the tides presage. That is, he could predict the tides in the sea. So how wise he was. That is the skills he owned. He is the pillar of the community. That is the whole burden of the community rests upon his shoulder. He is such a wise man, imparting valuable skills and knowledge to the local children. So there are also some key points that you need to know. First of all, importance of education. We all are studying. We all have our specific goals. You are studying. Even I am studying. Even many people are studying. Every people are studying. We all have a goal, correct? What is our goal? To achieve something? To have a better life? To give a better life to our relatives, to our friends, to our family? This is the importance of education. The poem emphasizes the value of basic education as the schoolmaster teaches the children to read, write, and do simple calculations which were crucial for managing their lives in the village. Community pillar. So the schoolmaster is portrayed as a respected figure within the village, relied upon for his knowledge and abilities, often assisting with tasks like letter writing or land measurements. I just told you brief earlier that he could measure the land and even the predict the tides in the sea. So these were the skills he owned. Gentle satire. So while the poem celebrates the schoolmaster's role, there is a subtle element of humor in depicting his slightly pompous manner, and the villagers' perhaps overly high regard for his knowledge. Pompous is, stern and strict. So it's not stern and strict, but some sort of wise and, you know, wise, but still very strict personality. A person who abide by his rules, abide by the regulations. That is pompous manner. Rhyme scheme, you should all know that it's going in the form of AA, BB, CC, DD. So that is, it's written in the form of rhyming couplets. If at all you are asked that what is the form of this poem, you can write that the poem is written in the form of rhyming couplets. That is, it is having a rhyme scheme of AA, BB, CC, and then so on. Now, when we'll meet in the next video, the next part, I will explain you the poem word to word and line by line. So thank you. This is all for this video. And you can post your doubts in the comment section whenever I'll get time, whenever it's possible. I will surely answer your questions. Thank you for joining us. Thank you.